Taurus, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. Happy birthday. I hope this month brings you tons of joy, love, positivity, light, all that good stuff, okay? And yeah, we're going to see what May has in store for you. Please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and reverse any energies as you see fit, okay? Let's see what Taurus's birthday month has in store. Show me Taurus, please, for the month of May 2025. Show me Taurus for the month of May 2025, please. Show me Taurus last time. Show me Taurus, please. Thank you. Show me Taurus for the month of May. And last time, show me Taurus, please. Thank you. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Aries got this as well as their kind of indicator card. So it could mean that a lot is coming your way this month. And we'll see, hopefully... I'll back up. The best place to be on the Wheel of Fortune is at the center, right? The best place to be in life is centered, right? With all this chaos in life and events happening around you, it's best not to be reactionary. It's best not to be moved by these things, right? And taken away from our goal and our purpose, right? It's better to be centered, grounded, neutral as these things kind of come and go from our lives, right? So that's the ideal place. We'll see, Taurus, where you are kind of as we head into May, okay? Let's see here. All right. I will say you're looking very secure in your physical landscape here. Nine of Pentacles is Pentacles rather is your sign. This is more closer to Virgo energy, right? But either way, still in your wheelhouse, still at least looking good. Nine of Cups in the reverse, not feeling good, okay, for one reason or another. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here, you're not trusting yourself on something. And that kind of leads me to you not feeling your best. So this could be kind of like this thing where work is going really well, but it's going really well and you're not feeling good because something is lacking here. And perhaps you're doing a lot for your physical security, for example, working a lot, but because you're working a lot, you're not doing a lot for your own mental well-being, your own emotional well-being, right? Maybe you're lacking sleep. Maybe you're not feeding yourself properly. You're not looking after yourself in these ways that we should be, right? So that balance seems to be, at least on the outset here, off. Queen of Pentacles, you're not trusting yourself. For whatever reason, you feel honestly, it feels like you're feeling like you're not enough in some capacity in one way or another, okay? We'll get there. Hopefully we'll get some clarifiers there, but yeah, it's like very much the vibe of looking good but not feeling so good, okay? Two of Wands here, along with the Magician, Ace of Swords, and then on the side we have the Four of Swords and the World. Ace of Swords, new thought, new perspective here. The aces are always good to see. They're neither good nor bad. It's our interpretation of them, whether we pick them up and how we decide to use them, right? If we decide to pick this opportunity up or not, okay? Two of Wands here. It seems like a basic choice. I'm wondering if this is too black and white for whatever is going on in May, like if you're seeing it kind of too plainly and not seeing the nuances here, but again, we'll clarify it. That's just the first thing that's coming to my brain here as we're looking at this board. Magician, utilizing all the tools that you have available to make change happen. Okay, that's good. You're feeling determined. But not trusting yourself. I'm wondering if this movement is spurred by fear. And from a space of feeling lacking, right? But we'll go ahead and clarify that. Four of Swords and the World on their side. So, yeah, I mean, this feels like you're not sure. Have you made your mind up or not? Are you open to kind of the next phase of, your journey or not, right? I feel like you're not quite there yet, and this is kind of TBD. King of Cups showing up in the shadow. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands behind it. Again, just another 9 showing up here. And this feels like you are tired, right? Something's off with your king here. Yeah, your king feels tired, exhausted, really. And yeah, it just kind of all goes back to that looking good but not feeling good kind of vibe here. Let's get some clarifiers for Taurus for the month of May. Let's get some clarifiers for Taurus here for the month of May. Okay. All right. Okay. That just all came out there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So you see here how I was saying how your magician, this felt fear-based, right? Fear, so like you're operating from a space of panic or lacking. That's what I'm seeing here with the magician and the devil. Okay. You're busy moving from fear and feeding your fear with this movement. So I'm not necessarily liking this for you, because it just seems like, a really bad state of panic buying. Okay. 7 of Swords here. Yeah, you're definitely deceiving yourself on something here. And it's almost like you're taking away from any sort of whatever this ace is that's trying to come your way. You're not trying to see it. Or you're hiding from it. You don't want to admit what all it has to say. You don't want to see this ace. Yeah. 9 of sword or wands here showing up. Yeah, again, just with the 9s here, this emphasis on feeling fatigued. You're feeling tired. And, for the Taurus I see here, I feel like you've been having a hard couple weeks. And unfortunately in May, it's not showing like it's going to get any easier for you. And, that's upsetting just because it feels like you are kind of stuck in a rut here. And you're really not able to shake that loose. Okay. King of Wands, King of Cups, Hermit, a King of Pentacles here, or sorry, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, the Hermit, King of Pentacles here, all showing up underneath that 9 of Swords or Wands here. Again, just this idea that you are feeling fatigued, you are feeling tired, you are feeling drained, okay? And again, just really making me question why you're giving your energy to something and trying to make movements happen from a place where you are not the best. You are not feeling the best of you, right? With this Hermit kind of popping in the mix between the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, this is giving me this kind of idea that you've been in this place before, meaning perhaps this situation is not familiar, but the feeling you have is. And I would caution you on, are you perhaps, is this perhaps a cycle for you, right? Are you making certain decisions and are you repeating a pattern here, right? Because when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, not only are you expecting things to kind of pop up at random, the Wheel of Fortune also comes full circle, right? It's kind of like that wheel of life, that wheel of fortune. Why does it keep spinning? Why does life keep sending you these situations and these things to change, right? To change the habit, to break the pattern here. And I would question to you, Taurus, are you breaking that pattern, or are you going into default mode here and repeating the same actions that are yielding the same result, right? So like I said, it doesn't have to be the same situation, but it could be the same kind of pattern here, right? Of you're not feeling well, and you're not feeling your best, or you're feeling fatigued for one reason or another, and you're letting perspective kind of shift. You're not seeing the whole picture, and you're moving from, like, you're operating from, it could be fear, it could be fatigue, it could be anger, it could be insecurity. I mean, it could just be a lack of sleep. You know what I mean? Either way, something is clouding the picture here, and you're letting it move you, as opposed to you staying grounded and being unmoving, right? And remaining centered. You are letting the things move you. And so I think that's the issue at hand here for you in May, right? You're not trusting yourself. And I want to be clear, it's not like your life is going to, your life is in shambles, because I'm not seeing that. You're still in control, but I question where you are leading yourself, because it doesn't seem like you're going in the right direction. Okay? 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups on its side. So if you take a look, these are kind of on this side, these are kind of on this side. They're opposing here. Honestly, it feels like you don't want to engage and you don't want to do the work. And I'm feeling this because you're tired, right? That's really what I'm seeing here. You're tired. Let's get some more clarification here for Taurus. Let's get some more clarification for Taurus, please. Let's get some more clarification for Taurus. All right. So we have here the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, out of control, right? In control, but out of control. In control, but feeling like you're not. Not in control of your energy. I'm wondering here, because you're feeling so out of sorts, if your energy also feels out of sorts and you're kind of like, whoa, like your head is spinning, which does make sense with the Wheel of Fortune, right? You feel like you have a handle on things, but that handle is like curved in on itself. And so really your King of Wands is not doing what he needs to do. He's not taking action in the best way possible for you. High Priestess here, intuition, inner knowing, and kind of popping up on the side with that Seven of Swords, right? So this idea that if you're honest with yourself, you will know what the issue is here. You will know what is happening, what is lacking, right? Over here, Ten of Cups and the Sun. The Sun will come out, right? Everything will reveal itself. Everything will be revealed in time. Ten of Cups, this is nice, but it feels like you have to kind of expose what we're exposing on the board here today in order to get to that Ten of Cups closure here, right? That feels like this energy, you being open to really addressing what's going on here in terms of your energetic fatigue and, where your movement is coming from, right? Okay, what else here? We have that Queen of Cups or Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups in reverse. And I feel like that's where it is, right? This is where it stems from. How you move through life. There's something here that there's something here that you need to address. And I feel like Taurus, this is something that we've been touching on for some time. And it feels like this is where the problem lies, okay? And what I mean by that is there's something that you believe about yourself, or there's something that happened that you are carrying with you, okay? That you feel is yours to carry, that is making you feel less than or inadequate in some way. And whatever this feeling is, it is so inherent. You have built your identity around it. You maneuver in your life in this way, okay? And it feels like you will continue to move from a way that isn't in your best interest. And what I mean by that is you're operating from a mindset of, for example, scarcity as opposed to a mindset of abundance, because of whatever you take to be your identity here is not. And it's skewed in a way that leads you to think that you deserve less than you really do. Okay? And that, I feel, is what we're seeing here. And that's where this pattern, okay, seems to keep coming, where you're so tired and you're so fatigued and you're operating from this fear-based mindset and you're moving from here. And you've been doing it for so long that it feels like now we're coming to another opportunity for you to recognize this and see it and potentially close the chapter on whatever inadequacy here is holding you back, or feeling of inadequacy, right? Because you're not inadequate, Taurus. In fact, you're the opposite, right? You are a doer. You are, a force, okay? And it's like you don't see that. And because you don't see that, your life has been built on not that you don't have a good life, and I don't want to say that. And like I said, it's not that your life is in shambles, because it's not, but there's an aspect of you that feels insecure and inadequate, and that's the aspect that we're addressing on this board. And it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune popping up in May is a perfect opportunity for you to gain some new perspective, but you're holding yourself back, and you keep holding yourself back because you think you're not good enough in whatever this manner is. And the universe is trying to say, stop and enough, because you are. You are adequate. You are enough. And it's time for you to recognize that. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Queen of Pentacles, trust yourself. Trust that you have enough. Trust that you are enough, right? Trust in your surroundings. Trust in what you have created, what you literally have physically created, right? In your own physical landscape, with your own two hands, with your blood, your sweat, your tears, right? You know, you are a doer. You are, you know, resilient, practical, all of these things. And for some reason, you're just not seeing the full picture of yourself, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, right? Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords. It's Ace of Cups in reverse. That ace, just because it's in the reverse doesn't mean that that opportunity isn't there. It's you are not seeing this opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to look in and see and digest truly at the core something that you have internalized about yourself, right? And the universe will keep showing this pattern for you until you learn this lesson, right? So it's my hope for you in May that you take this and really try to work on whatever this is, right? Because I've been seeing it on your board for a long time. It's been coming up and it feels like it keeps getting more and more prominent, more and more important. So I really hope it's coming to a head for you, because it's getting to a point where you just can't look away, right? And with all this energy and all this fatigue and all this fear-based movement on the board, it's almost like I can't stress enough the importance of what Spirit is trying to say here, that now is the time. Okay? Three of Swords here with the Star. Again, this idea, it hurts, but it needs to be done. It is necessary to get you where you want to go. This confrontation, this pain, this uncomfort, this unease, right? Life does not have to be as hard as it has been, Taurus. Okay? Ace of Cups, this opportunity, you're afraid to feel this. You're afraid to get to the root of whatever this is. But that root is where the beauty lies, right? It's where you can correct the problem and see what the issue is and see how beautiful you are and how beautiful your garden is, right? Everything is beautiful. Everything is revealed under the sun, right? You can have that happiness. You can have that pure joy and contentment and share it with the people that you love and know and trust and believe in, that believe in you, right? If you can root for other people can do the same for you, okay? I know I'm on my soapbox here. I apologize. It's just, it feels very urgent, okay? Play. I didn't even need to ask. It came right out. Reconnect with your inner child. Find a sense of whimsy and wonder in all that you do. Play is the most natural, most instinctual way that children and animals learn. As adults, we may envy how they get lost in play so easily and fearlessly, but there's a silver lining. It's not theirs alone to enjoy. Living in the moment, being unattached to memories of the past and worries of the future, is a state of mind. As such, the easygoing nature of children and animals likens them to Zen masters. When presented with a roadblock, they will find a way around it rather than questioning its existence or interruption. Their ego doesn't navigate their journey. Pleasure of their path, the present moment, does. Fortunately, we can relearn this state as adults, so as to function and serve others and ourselves with a lighter heart. Wouldn't it be a blessed life if we could play every day? So why don't we? How do we talk ourselves out of this birthright? It may be time to ask what activity would reconnect you to the here and now in the quickest way. What is it that makes you feel focused, effective, relaxed, and joyful? Give yourself a new hobby that brings you to this blissful state, or work out ways to bring this quality of emotional payoff to your work. If all else fails, simply look to your children, your pets, or the fairies for company. They understand play very well. This is beautiful. Taurus, you're so on the cusp of something big for you, okay? And the universe is trying to get you there, all right? Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to see what May has in store, just as I hope that you appreciate this reading. Okay, I wish you all the very best today and always. I hope May is a beautiful, wonderful month for you, and I'll be rooting for you from the sidelines. Alrighty, you take care, and we'll see you next time.